Here we are. Welcome. Good morning. Glad to be with you this morning. So, I want to apologize for last week. I went to log on for the class, and my laptop wasn't working. So, I tried to do some problem solving real quick and I couldn't get it uh, figured out. So, it's back to normal. We're back online. So, thanks for your patience with that. Sometimes we encounter technical difficulties in this world. So glad to be with you this week as we land into our practice, return to our intentions with our awareness, our presence, and our embodiment. So, as you land in your practice, you begin to notice sensations of the contact of your feet to the floor. If you'd like to rock back and forth, you can. Feet are about shoulder width apart, so finding that distance that will allow you to have a good base for the slightly bent knees. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Settling into stillness, feeling the feet having contact with the floor on all edges around the feet. Adjusting the knees as you find that contact. You need to wrap the tendons around the knees either way. If you find that they are falling inward or outward, we can wrap the tendons, strengthen that line up the legs. Letting the tailbone hang heavy to the earth, pulling the crown of the head up, rolling the shoulders back, and just breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, dropping into our clearing and warming the joints practice. Softening the breath through the lower dantian, the diaphragm, or the solar plexus, up through the lungs and the rib cage, the throat, soft and open, expanding with the inhale and contracting with the exhale, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Softening and inviting in our smile to our practice, opening the eyes, a gentle arm swing. Coming to stillness. Gentle twist. The arms ragdoll around, releasing any holding in the shoulders. We're moving again from our center, our core. And returning to stillness. Arms to the side, swinging in front and behind. Letting the arms fall onto the side of your body. And our final arm swing, tapping the shoulders, the lower back. And again, returning to stillness. Moving into our necks, pulling up through the crown of the head. Tailbone is weighted into the earth. Inhale and exhale. And we'll look over the shoulders. Just dropping into this thread of ease, gliding. The integrity and strength of the structure as we pull up through the crown, go ears to shoulders. And then rolling the neck, rolling the head. We do this mindfully with that integrity, that stretching up through the crown. Tailbone is heavy, supporting the neck with your hands. Being mindful of any crunching or pain, just easing into the circles. And rolling the shoulders next. And reverse. Shake it out. 3 staccato breaths in through the nose. Exhale. Shake it out again. And we'll now circle the arms. Softening. Gliding through the joints. And the other side. And reverse. And coming into our wrists. And reverse. Open and close the fingers. Inhale to the sky. Exhale to the earth. And one more breath. Exhale, clapping the hands together. We gently focus in on the heat we're generating through our breath, through our movement, bringing this heat to the lower back, the kidneys, the sacrum and glutes, and some gentle tapping. Massage again. Hands resting here, kidney breath. So inhales, we soften the lower back into the palms of your hands. Exhale and relax. Slight tuck of the tailbone, feeling the soft lower back expand in your hands. Connecting through that lower dantian. Expanding the gate of life with the breath. Lumbar 4. One last breath here. And bring this around the waist belt. Hands resting on your hips, pelvic tilts. Inhale and exhale. Small circles, tailbone into the earth. And reverse. And large circles. And we'll reverse that. Coming to center, stepping out. Hands on your knees. Inhale towards the center. Exhale, a gentle twist, looking over your shoulder. Inhale back and to the other side. And returning to center. Hands on your knees, a flat back, swaying the spine like a river. And coming back to center, just take a moment. Exhale. Diving towards the earth with the crown of your head. Grabbing your elbows if you'd like. Feeling that stretch all the way down the spine, through the backs of the legs, the feet, the toes, and slightly bending your knees. No locked knees. We want to have that soft knee throughout our practice. And moving your body in whichever way feels good. Allowing the body to lead you. Oh, rolling up slowly, stacking the spine and coming up into our spinal breathing. We inhale, expanding. Exhale, contract, round. And one more spinal breath. And throw it back. Shaking out the arms. Coming down into the knees, feet together, hands on the knees. We'll circle. Allowing our awareness to land here. Focusing in as we reverse. Feeling the connection of this to the ankles and feet. And we'll step out to warm the knees, some massage and a gentle slapping. Let's go to the other side. And coming up to standing, if it's available to you, we find our steady balance. You can come up on the toes and then we'll lift straight up, grounding through our lower dantian breath. As we circle, releasing the tension, shake it out. And the other side, grounding, lift, point, and flex. Gliding, lubricating the joints. Shake it out. Let's pull this together in our bicycle leg, feeling the connection from the hips, the knees, into the foot, coming through the core. And the other side. Fully engaged, fully embodied in our movement with intention and presence. Coming back to standing, we're going to inhale and exhale with a clap. And bringing this to the eyes. We come around, massaging the face, the jaw, the ears, through the scalp. And some tapping. Massage again. And coming through the neck, shoulders, and the throat. Open and close the jaw, down the chest. And massaging the lungs, the upper lung, the rib cage. And then we'll tap around the belly with little hands. And then gently smoothing it out. Hands resting here on the lower dantian. Releasing into our gentle bouncing and shaking, rattling the bones. Coming to stillness, we'll wash down the body now. Inhale and exhale. And returning to your center. And with our 10 full body swings, we inhale and exhale. And then we'll return again. Lower belly. Shake it out, stepping out of your stance. And we'll move now from our warming and clearing the joints into our inner alchemy practice, the inner smile and the 6 healing sounds. So when you're ready, inhale, stepping mindfully Exhale, coming out into your shoulder width stance. Knees are bent. Inhale up the spine, roll the shoulders up and back. Exhale down. And just taking that moment, a few breaths to settle into your stance, lifting the toes, spreading them wide, set them back down. Wrapping the tendons around your knees if you need. Tailbone relaxing into the earth. Settling your breath in the lower dantian. Inviting the quality of that smile to be present in our bodies, in our field. Turning towards that basic trust, the goodness inside of us, and that which exists in the fabric of reality, that love. It requires a quality of openness to reveal its presence to us, for us to know and feel this presence, which is always there and available, this goodness. Melting through our eyes, into our tongues, down into our hearts. It melts through the solar plexus into the lower dantian. And opening the eyes, we'll begin our 10 ping chis. We inhale and exhale. Roll your shoulders forward. Hands coming to your lungs this morning. As we look inside our lungs, smiling into our lungs, landing here with our awareness, our presence. Cultivating this skillfulness of being able to be present to our body, specifically to your lungs, and allowing whatever comes up to be felt. Letting the body have its felt experience and keeping the mind calm, detached from the stories or judgments. And as we sense into our lungs and allow what needs to be felt to be seen and felt, digesting and softening any structures, sadness or grief, stuck in time, stuck in the past. Softening and opening, allowing the qualities of courage, to arise. The healing sound for the lungs is Xia. So we'll inhale and exhale. Xia. Pushing out with the breath and the hands. 3 times. Xia. 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 3 Ping cheese. Roll those shoulders forward, leading with your elbows. And landing again in your lungs. Making your lungs today the metal element. This season is the autumn time, so we're still in that metal season. We're moving now from metal to water, hands coming to the backside of your body. Let's close your eyes and smile into your kidneys today. Landing here with your focused awareness, your presence. Just noticing whatever arises, and coming back to that awareness, that presence, staying with the thread, the felt sense of the kidneys. Whatever comes up, we stay right there. Find yourself following some story or judgment. Just bring yourself back, allowing the kidney to express itself, digesting whatever might be held here. Softening and letting go of any structures, of fear held in the body and in the energetic field, in the mind. And as this softens and melts away, revealing and allowing space for this quality of reality, this wisdom, this tranquility, peace. The healing sound for the kidneys is chui, chui. So we'll inhale, massaging the kidneys, exhale, chui, 3 times. Chui, chui, chui. 3 Ping cheese. Roll those shoulders forward. And then landing here, your kidneys. Making your kidneys feeling held in this warmth, this gate of life, and the seat of your ancestral chi. We'll move now from water to wood, hands coming to the right side of your rib cage. Let's settle in here with our livers. smiling into the liver. So we soften in our presence with our livers, softening any felt structures or held stories, our frustration and anger. Feeling these structures soften, we make room and space for that ground of reality, the kindness, this essence of kindness, and qualities of generosity to reveal themselves and be present and alive in our body, in our being. The healing sound is sure. Backs of the hands together. We inhale up. Exhale, sure. Releasing the hands in the full breath 3 times. Sure. 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 3 fingers. Roll those shoulders forward. And then we're going to land here in our livers. Thanking your liver today. Saying goodbye to the wood element. And we'll move now from wood to fire. So we gently land in our hearts, closing your eyes, looking within. So stay present with your heart, following this thread of its felt sense, expressing, allowing it to be what it needs to be in this moment, giving space to digest, express. As it softens any structures held in the body or mind, energetic field, hatred, bitterness. Letting it express and be felt and move through, leave space and are open to this ground, the fundamental ground of reality, or one of the fundamental grounds of reality, love, to reveal itself in our hearts, in our field. And the healing sound for the heart is HAW, HAW. So we'll inhale. HAW 3 times. HAW. 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 3 ping cheese. Roll your shoulders forward and landing in your heart. Thank your heart today. Such gratitude for our hearts. We'll move now from fire into earth. So hands to the left side of your rib cage, closing your eyes. And taking that time as you land into your spleen and stomach, your awareness, your touch, your breath. Just letting whatever needs to be felt, seen or known. Staying present with your breath, breathing into any sensations that arise, grounded in your lower dantian. We soften and I digest and these structures, the body, the mind, the energetic field of worry, anxiety, overthinking, feeling them soften as we bring our presence here. Revealing and opening to this fundamental ground of reality, this trust, this basic trust. And the healing sound is who. We do this just one time. So we'll inhale, right palm to the sky, left palm to the earth. Exhale as you twist to the left. Inhale, we hold for a count of 10 and exhale, whoo, one time. Whoo. 3 ping cheese. Roll those shoulders forward. And then landing here in your spleen and stomach, the earth element. We'll move now into our triple burner sound. Inhale and exhale. Ah, gentle sigh. And returning to your lower dantian, palm over palm. Releasing your stance when you're ready. Shake it out a little bit. As we move now from our inner alchemy, our transformational practice, to our cultivation and storage practice. Sure by sure Qigong, 18 movements. So, whenever you're ready, let's step mindfully into our stance. So, we inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, grounding into your breath. Noticing this quality of your smile, arising or present in your body in a felt sense, fused with your breath. That point of light in the lower dantian, that chi ball, your sea of chi. Open to the heavens, to the crown of your head, and the earth through the bottoms of your feet, tailbone. The palms of the hands are open. We'll begin our first of the 18 movements. We inhale and exhale, waving hands by the lake. And we'll open your heart at the top of the mountain. And swinging the rainbow. And we'll transition now as we exhale, parting the clouds to look at the sky. Just taking your time as you transition between movements. No rush or hurry. You're not keeping up with anybody else. Just being in your body. Returning to center, rowing across the big lake. Coming to center once again, coiling silk. And returning to center, raising the sun. Staying centered and grounded, moving into gazing at the moon. Being present with your Lord Dantian breath, mindful of the felt sense of your whole being. And returning to center, rustling the lotus leaves. Coming into hands wave like clouds. Turning to center, we'll step to the side now, scooping the ocean. Just taking your time to coming into this gentle lunge, noticing where the movement is coming from. What's the source of your movement? Step to the other side, scooping the ocean. Stepping through, breathing through, playing with waves. And we'll come through, playing with waves. And stepping through, dove spreads its wings. Coming through, coming back to center. Dragon emerges from the sea. Wild geese taking flight. And into our full windmills. And then we'll reverse. And coming back to center, stepping and bouncing a ball. Following the rhythms and waves of the breath and the body. And returning to center, gathering the fragrance of the earth. Landing here, gathering this good chi, pulling it together, concentrating this life force into the lower dantian, your point of light, the center of your star, your core. And seal it in, circling around the belly button, small circles to large circles, going in the direction of digestion. And then we'll counterclockwise, circle large to small. Placing your hands at your heart, thanking yourself for showing up to practice today, showing up for your body, your mind, your energetic being, your spirit, your soul. And spreading the hands a little bit, we'll share the merit of this practice with all of those that our hearts are connected to personally in our known stories. And as we expand that awareness into the one collective heart, all sentient beings, as we hold space and share the merit of this practice to digest the anger and hatred that is running through the human body, particularly at this moment in time. These old wounds and traumas, needing to be collectively digested, we show up and share the merit of herself with all that exists, the dynamic, unknowable, creative, powerful, ever changing, ever abundant, creative now. Bring this large universe around and join it with the small universe within. Raising the left hand and open palm, the right hand a closed fist, representing yin and yang together. And we bow to this practice and give thanks to all the teachers that came before us. Thank you. And again, I apologize for last week. I had a technical difficulty with my laptop right when I was trying to log on, of course. So I think I'm going to work with Robin at Common Ground to create a link to a Google Doc. So those of you that are only online, coming online, could sign up for an email list. And that'll make it easier for me to communicate with those of you who don't come to class personally and are just logging in online. So try to work on that and get that going in the next few weeks. Otherwise, as always, freely given, freely receiving. Click the link below if you are able to. It helps this practice keep going. So as always, freely given, freely receiving. Click the link below if you are able to. It helps practice keep going. So I appreciate it and helpful. Just put my name in the teacher box, or if you want to come see us live and in person, Wednesdays, 9:30 to 10:30. We've moved inside. So unless you hear otherwise, we'll be meeting inside from now on. Hope you're all well. Take care, everybody. Have a great day.